What's going on, world? Steve Dab 317 back with another reaction video, back with another blast from the past. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see. I don't know if I have it up there yet or not. But today, checking out Master P. Bout It, Bout It. This is one of the this was my go-to song when when I was wrestling, playing football, boxing, working out, and like pretty much throughout my life. Like once this song came out, this was my go-to song to get in the zone to get myself hyped. Haven't heard it in forever, but I figured, let's do some older songs as well. And then this will also be the edited version. I try to keep this channel, this YouTube channel, fairly clean, fairly family friendly. So I went with the edited version. But best believe years ago I wasn't rocking the edited version. I had the unedited version on my cassette. Oh, you know what? I may have had a Discman by the time this came out. A big old little Discman. All right, let's get it cracking.
Time for the national anthem. I started this body if you bout it,
get 'em up. I mean you bout it. Let's say you bout it.
I represent. It's 1993. It's Master P. Yeah, they label me a drug dealer.
You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna dissect some of these lyrics just a little bit, because I know I didn't back when I was listening to it. But one thing I will say about Master P put everybody on. Like No Limit Records, Old Tank, New Tank, No Limit Records. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up. But like, bro, Master P has always put on so many people, man. He gave so many people they shot. Like, I feel like probably dang near everybody in his hood, he helped them drop an album. Some people stayed on for a while, some people immediately fell off, but like, bro, he gave a lot of people they shot, man. That's one thing I've always admired about him as an entrepreneur, but also just willing and being determined to help other people. Let's go. Let's get back into it.
I represent. It's 1993. It's Master P. Yeah, they label me a drug dealer. Cause I'm bout. I mean, I'm proud. I hear what them killers did. Everybody talk about. We doing it. We doing it.
We in the studio whipping up gold tracks.
Cause we real. You better guard your grill. Cause if we body, if you ain't body, you might get killed. I represent. Where them killers ain't. Third wall, uptown, Calvio. On the map. Back up off. Ain't no soft. Better guard your grill, motherfucker. We coming hard, G. I got killers in the project selling water. I got niggas from New Orleans to Florida. Bout it. I mean, they ride. You better watch your issues, cause these niggas is violent. I mean, they snatch you out your car on the kidnap. Lay you on the floor and tell you if you better break off some snaps. So you dead. Put that pistol to your head. Ain't no love where I'm from, but young money in the grave.
Let's talk about these lyrics real quick. and it's really interesting listening to them now, where I understand I have a different way of appreciating music, whereas when I was younger, I embodied these lyrics. That's one of the things with music, we have to be careful. I guess not just music, anything we're putting into our minds, right? How are we interpreting and dissecting that information? Now I'm a lot older, I'm a lot more mature. I'm listening to the lyrics and I still like the song, but in terms of the content, I realized that when he was rapping about these, like when Bout It came out, it was a reflection of his environment, what he had seen, what he had been exposed to, things going on around him in that present time. If you listen to some of his later music, or even listen to him talk now, he's changed a lot, as have I. But back in the 90s when this came out, like, man, I was out trying to ride, and I was embodying these lyrics, and I felt like, man, I'm trying to be on, I want to be out there, I want to be on this hoorah, I want to be out there, basically everything he's talking about. And I started heading down that path, trying to emulate something that I thought was somebody to look up to at the time. And again, not saying that he's not somebody to look up to, because he's done some amazing, great things, but the way I embodied the music was different.
I mean, they dying. Look, it's frying. Gone off that juice and even mother crying cause they let your boy is dead.
Cause his color blue or red and wanna do like what them other ballers said.
To make some snap.
Man, which literally what I just said, that was pretty much that last couple of lines. You know, it's
And even mother crying cause they let your boy is dead. Cause that color blue or red and wanna do like what them other ballers say. To make some snap. I mean to make some money. To break it up on the street. But this game ain't funny. You won't just be in. Ain't no way out.
But death or the motherfucking jailhouse.
If you bow.
Now, you know, a lot of people will talk about, you know, the violence and stuff that was in some of the music, but there was a lot of truth in the music too. Listen to him again. Only way out, death or the jailhouse. And for a lot of people, that's their reality. You know, and let's hear it one more time.
You won't just be in. Ain't no way out. But death or the motherfucking jailhouse. If you bow, say you bow.
I roll with
it that about it.
I
mean, we ride. If it's body, bounce, 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 fool. If you body, see man, his body,
C Murder obviously proved he was about that life. Man, it's yeah.
Hold him go, big hold him go. You know he's body, food in the body. That was his body, that big man in the Cali, yo, his body, bounce, vertical. You know he's body, in Cali, G, in California, his body, bounce, Moby Dick. If you know he's body, bounce, big pokey. You know he's body, Buddha. KLC off the Parkway, his body, and Mr. Servo, I'm bound, his body, and Rasheen and the Mac know his body.
See how many people he's showing love. Like, man, listen, P made it, bro. P is gonna always be one of my all-time favorites, man, because P showed love to so many people. And you know, this is just on what I can see from the outside looking in. I'm sure there's a ton more that he was doing at home. I'm sure. Well, that's. I feel like that's always been his heart. You know, and still to this very day, man, P is always entrepreneurial driven. Doing something, giving back. Matter of fact, there's a video clip. I watched it a couple of months ago, and P was going to like various black-owned establishments and spending money. I mean, this ain't like he wasn't like Beverly Hills, and I mean, like he's in the hood, you know, going to people's shop, and then like it's just P is solid, man. That's one thing I'll say. So he's solid, super solid.
On your seat, you know she's body, work filthy shot. You know he's body. Back up, Mia X is about to kick some stuff. She's with Irish.
You know I'm about it already, I can prove it. So when they hear my voice, they all know I come to do. It's me, your ex, representing, putting it down for the South. Keep a shank in my sock and a beat in my mouth. So don't doubt the way the angel light voice comes across. Get your cucumber slice and your listen hoe. Call it balls, I keep them sick from the way I kick my shit in KLC. Got him scared cause he's back with the remix. Another hit, no limit, niggas in the house. Plus 1 with that shit. Now what that out be out.
That's it. I've always liked Mia X's verses. Like, she's definitely top 5. Marvelous. She's definitely top 5 of my favorite female lyricists. Yeah, definitely top 5.
We two hustlers and thugsters, murderers and dope fiends, from drama scenes, infrared beams, aiming at your forehead. Ain't no fucking country boy, so just bringing noise, leave your lane in red. Huddle from a pit of crisscross walls. Now who will be the next to get they shoes took off? I really can't call it, cause once the gumbo.
And another thing too, if you want, check out the unedited version of this song if you really want to grasp the concept. I know there's a lot of them mixing up the lyrics and stuff so you can't hear what they're saying. And like I said earlier, I chose the edited version on purpose. But if you want to hear what this song really sounds like, there's actually a video. Go watch the video. There's an official music video for this too.
strike up the second line band and put your black gear on.
And we gon' stay about it, understand?
I've
Being about it.
I mean, we body by. From Kansas City to St. Louis, they body by. They round down in Memphis. You know they body by. From LA to Alabama, they body by. Washington to Carolina to Georgia, Cincinnati, Port Arthur to Florida, Chattanooga, Ohio, Detroit, Lexington, Kentucky to
Listen, I'm telling you something else he was doing here. He named so many different cities, states, town, whatever it is, sets. Like, Lil Jon did that also, but like, anyways, way Master P did it. Like, people, like, when they heard that, when they heard their city or town put on a national track, that's like, it was a special feeling. Like, yo, we here. You know what I mean? It was like when P made it, we all made it.
St. Louis, they body by. They round down in Memphis. You know they body by. From LA to Alabama, they body by. Washington to Carolina to Georgia, Cincinnati, Port Arthur to Florida, Chattanooga, Ohio, Detroit, Lexington, Kentucky to Louisville. You know they bow. I mean they round. From Richmond, California to San Francisco to Oakland, they bow. Down in Houston, they body by. The north side, south side. You know they body by. From Dallas to Waco to Austin, to Jackson to Mississippi, them the explosion in them BM. They rowdy on triple go, and they rowdy. That's how them gangsters roll from Lafayette.
Hey, who in here? Who remember the triple? Who remembers Bars and Vogues? You remember Bars and Vogues? Put it down in the comments. Who remembers Momo? Man, listen. When I was in middle school, I want to say, I'll never forget, man. Somebody pulled up in a black, man, I want to say it was a black Beamer drop. Was it but it had, I'll never forget, I know it had some all chrome Momos on it. And I was like, yo, when I get older, I'm going to grab me some Momos. I was so excited. Of course, by the time I started driving, Momos were like, they were long and gone. But I'll never forget that day, man. Them mug was so hard.
Bout It, Momos. To the floor, to the Baton Rouge, to Freeport, to New Orleans. They bowed it. I mean they bowed it. They break it up. They banging. I mean they bowed it. My homie straight, hey, they bowed it. Moon and skullduggery, you know this is your body, Kid Ray, Wild Wayne, Jeff B, Mean Green, DJ Roll, Greg Street, Levi, may he rest in peace. Then all them motherfuckers look at that dead like my brother Kevin Miller, that was Bout It. Bout It.
Man, that was actually a lot of fun. I guess I could have clicked, no, I didn't want to click the official video because of the language, but you know what, honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that because, you know, when I listened to it and most of those videos that came out, they didn't have a lot of edited versions of some of the songs. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. But hey, appreciate you being here, Steve Dab 317 for now. Signing out. Peace.